People who aren't here. Okay, perfect. So the basic breakdown that we have today is basically this group right here. These 15, 20 women are kind of coming together from a couple of different coaches. So maybe you're on this call and you have come from me, and maybe you're on this call and you come from a different coach. But regardless, your main point of contact is going to be the person who you directly kind of got your package from. There's 3 different plans that people might have purchased, and I'm going to kind of talk a little bit more about those. But basically, there's a 21-day plan and a 30-day plan, and those are kind of the same price. And I have it set up for 30 days, and I kind of have it set up to where the 21 days stop. My hope and my prayer is that you guys love this so much at 21 days and you want to continue at 30 days. Sometimes at 21 days, it just sounds a lot committal, and it just sounds a lot less scary. So it's kind of a way that I like to think to getting kind of people in the door, and then hopefully after they kind of experience it a little bit, they realize, oh my gosh, it's not that bad. I can do this. And they build a little confidence and go through 4 to 30 days. You might have purchased the 80-day plan. That doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to do the 80-day program.
You baby.
The 80-day program, we are going to implement a little bit into the 30-day program, but basically with the 80 days, you just got a couple more supplements, you got some sliders and some bands. So that's kind of when I refer to the 80-day plan, that's kind of what I mean. And some things that you can expect from this program are meal plans, accountability, which is super important, personal development, workouts, and of course, inspiration from yours truly. So, virtual wellness studio, what even is that? So, it is home. And the virtual, can y'all hear me okay? Yeah, okay, cool. So basically, my virtual wellness studio is clients that I've had in the past. Now, there are people within this Facebook group that are doing all sorts of different programs, but it's a way for them to be able to come in and kind of be accountable. So in the future, under certain circumstances, you can be a part of my virtual wellness studio as long as you want to, and you can be a part of any program that I do. And after this first go around, you'll know exactly how it works, and so you'll be able just to jump in whenever you're ready to. But it's just a way that people can kind of come in and give advice. If you've been in the virtual wellness studio for a little bit, you've kind of seen how it works. We check in on a different app, and I'm going to show you that. But basically in there, that's kind of where I put lots of plans and documents and resources. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to access some of the resources that I have. So here is the virtual wellness studio. I've had it for about 2 years now. And over the last 2 years, I've just been building up files and building up just all kinds of different things. So these files right here, there is all sorts of just stuff, and it goes on and on. So, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this SOM at the bottom here. So just to get you into that, I'm going to come back to that on day 3. But there's just so many different things that you can come back to and look at. So it's just full of stuff for you. Now there are so my other coaches, they have their own virtual wellness studio, which looks a lot like mine, but chances are their clients, so all of you are going to be a part of my virtual wellness studio, and you can just grab anything you want in there. So where we actually check in is the My Challenge Tracker app, and I put a little picture right there, what it looks like, because there's a couple of different ones. But this is where we check in. Okay, so this is where you're going to log your workouts, and it's also going to be where you log your Shakeology. And this is where I really watch you, okay? I come in and I look to see how many times you've logged, and I will text you, and I will message you, and I'll say, hey, just not logging, or did you not work out? And that's out of love, that's out of just making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, because that's what I'm here for. So download that this week. That's going to be kind of part of your homework, to download that app. And then I'm going to send you an invitation email. So you'll get an email that will say, Macy McNeely invited you to join her challenge group on the My Challenge Tracker app, and you'll just accept. And this is where every client comes together within these 30 days. So I have clients in my virtual wellness studio. They're kind of on their own thing, doing their own, fit life. But it's just going to be us and the My Challenge Tracker app. So I think there'll be about 20 women. So why is logging so important? Well, it's accountability. And what accountability means to you is that you are going to be way more likely to stick with your program. And I have a story, and there's a girl named Kate, and she was a client of mine. She did a clean week with me. And she grew up as a very, very competitive swimmer, and she was a collegiate athlete. She swam all through college, which you can imagine is very, very intense. She had a coach with a clipboard every day looking for her name and able to check her off when she was there for her workout. But once she graduated college, she had a really tough time because nobody had that clipboard. Nobody was waiting on Nikki to get there to complete her workouts, right? And so she kind of reached out to me looking for a new lifestyle and looking for a new habits. And she jumped on this app and she jumped on the program and she went full-fledged ahead. And I have exactly what she wrote right here. You guys can't see, but I have a whole list of kind of testimonies. And she was on day 5 of the program, and she posted in this app, she said, I laid in bed and I said, I don't want to do it. But because of y'all, I got out of bed and I got it done. Thank you for being that extra push this morning when I needed it. And then the final day of the program, she said, I cannot remember the last time I've gone 7 straight days of eating well and working out. Thank you for the push. I feel so accomplished. So to you, it might not feel like a huge deal, but I think deep down, it's going to feel like someone's kind of waiting for you with the clipboard and waiting for you to follow through, because it just feels good to know there is someone else doing what you're doing, right? There's someone else waking up early. There's someone else struggling, and you are not alone. So just please try to take that seriously, because I take it really seriously, and I know that's what's going to help you kind of change your life. Okay, let's talk about the workout plan. So I have created a guide of workouts for you using Beachbody On Demand. So Beachbody, that's right. So what is Beachbody On Demand? It is the Netflix of workouts. So if you have Wi-Fi, you can work out anywhere. There is a BOD, so BOD stands for Beachbody On Demand, and there's an app. And so I have it on my phone, and sometimes I'll go to the gym and kind of just have the workout playing on my phone, and I'll have my earphones in, and I can hear the person talking, and I'll do kind of what they're saying because I need heavier weights or something. But you can literally take it anywhere. And so now I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let me share my screen right here. Okay. Let me start over here. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So let's start from Google. Let's start from the top, just so I can show you. So you start from your website, right? And then it's called, so I have mine saved, but it's Beachbody On Demand is what it is. So I click it. And I know a lot of you have never even heard of Beachbody before, so I'm excited for you to actually see. It's crazy how much is on here. So all of these are workout programs. So they're not just workouts. Like PiYo is like a 45-day program. 21 Day Fix is 21 days. It goes forever. It's amazing. I know I have some moms. We have a ton of different groups of women in here. I know we have a mom here who has like a 5-week-old or something crazy. And so that would be perfect for her. All this kind of P90X, a lot of people don't know that P90X is Beachbody's like baby. It's like kind of how they got big. Tons of insanity stuff. I mean, it goes on forever. And the way that you can kind of decide what you want to do, which I have the plan for you, but just to show you, so your fitness level, you can go beginner all the way to advanced, the amount of time that you have to work out, the type of workout that you want to do, and also the trainer. And once you kind of get into these workouts, you'll start to see what trainers you vibe with more than the others. And the way your workouts are set up, let me show you. So I'm doing a lot of different screen sharing, I know. So here's kind of the plan that I have set for everybody. And I'm going to share all of this in the virtual wellness studio. So don't stress about that. This first week, the colors are divided by the weeks. The first week right here is our prep week in blue. The next week right here, teal. And so there's 80-day obsession, insanity mat. I have all different kinds. And beside each workout, I have the amount of time allotted that you need to take for the workout. And if there is equipment that's needed, I really try to use as few workouts as possible with equipment, but I do feel like it's needed in some ways. But let's practice on how we can find one of these workouts. So Sean Week, day 2, pure cardio 2. So we're going to go to Beachbody On Demand. We're going to try to find Sean Week. Let's see if we can find it. There it is, Sean Week. We're going to click it. And then day 2, pure cardio 2. It's 27 minutes, and you'll just hit play. It is that easy. I know. So easy. So I'm going to post that after this call. And a couple things I want to touch base with when it comes to them. So there's minutes, equipment, and difficulty. So like I said, the links of the workouts are on the guide. The best thing you can do is print this out. I know that's so old school. No one even has printers or paper anymore, but I love to print it out and put it right kind of by my bed. And so I can look at night and say, okay, I need 45 minutes. I'm going to set my alarm for this time or whatever, just to kind of go ahead, prepare, get your workout clothes, sit them beside your bed. I'm going to talk about your routine in the third call, but I'm always going to preach working out in the morning. Everyone's life is different. I totally get that. But the way I see it is you put your workout clothes right beside your bed. You print your workout schedule. You see how much time it takes. You see what equipment that you need, and then you just get after it. So if you bought the 80-day plan, you were going to have slides and you were going to have bands, which is awesome. You're going to be set up for success. If you don't have the 80-day plan, there are some things that you definitely can do. I have used towels on a wood floor for sliders. I've used paper plates on carpet for sliders. I've used, those tear very easily though. I've used Frisbees on carpet for sliders. The Beachbody ones are awesome because they are plastic, but they come with like a booty that you can put on if you are on hardwood. There are some bands on Amazon that you can get for really cheap. They're not going to be the same resistance, but I'm sure you could probably figure it out. When it comes to weights, I have used laundry detergent. I've bought extra laundry detergents before, knowing that I'm going to use them and just kind of use them as weights. But I do want you to really, really consider possibly investing in some equipment. If this is something that you're like, okay, I want this to be a lifestyle. This is not going to be a 30-day deal and then I quit. That's my hope and my prayer, that this is something that you learn and adapt and continue. I think that it's really important to start small and kind of slowly build up your workout equipment. Dumbbells usually run about $1 a pound. So start really small and just get a couple of dumbbells. When Austin and I first got married, we were really budget conscious, falling on a budget. And we really were careful about where we would spend our money. But the one thing was like, okay, it is non-negotiable for us to not spend money on our health where we already do. And so that to me was buying a little bit of workout equipment, buying my Shakeology, buying my certain foods. So I just kind of want you to help shift your mindset a little bit. And it's not necessarily something that you're kind of like going out of your way to buy. It's something that you are investing yourself in. So everyone is in a different situation. I know we have like newlyweds, we have engaged girls, we have girls living the single life, we have moms, we have grandmas, we have people that are really advanced, we have people that have not worked out literally in their whole life. There are all types of people in here. And that's why it's important to make this your own. And so I want you to modify if you need to. When you are looking at a Beachbody workout, the person on the right is almost always a modifier. Today in my workout, I had to do 5 reps of something the correct way and then 5 reps modifying. It's not a big deal. And then just the next workout, work on modifying less and less and less. And I want you to search around for other workouts. These workouts are hard. Like, I like intensity and I like to be pushed. And so I'm going to lean towards those workouts. So I want you to really take the initiative and just study Beachbody On Demand and to study what is available and what you feel like would work for you. These workouts, they are not in stone. They are not something that you have to do. They're something that I want you to look at to possibly alter if you need to. And don't be scared to try new things, okay? It is something that is going to push you. The most important thing is that you follow through. At the end of the day, when you keep your promise to yourself, that is where your confidence is going to build. Sunday, it's generally a rest day. I like to keep the body moving just for the sole purpose of habits, continuing your habits of moving your body. So let me show you what I have for Sundays. I have yoga for Sundays, but I want to show you what types of yoga that they have. Beachbody has an entire yoga studio. And they also have a 3-week yoga retreat. I mean, they have so much stuff. So PiYo is harder than yoga. I don't know why it's in the yoga, but there's a 3-day refresh yoga, 3-week, a Beachbody yoga studio. I mean, there's tons of stuff. So I have listed what I would do if I were you. But again, I really want you to go in and feel the freedom to pick and choose, because that is the only way that you're going to own and kind of follow through with it, if that makes sense. So here is your homework, okay? You're going to download the Challenge Tracker app. You're going to download BOD on your phone, BOD. You're going to log on to Beachbody On Demand on your computer, and you're going to just study it. You're going to study the workout plan that I'm going to post. You're going to look through the workouts, and you're going to get really comfortable with Beachbody On Demand. And you're going to print your workout guide and put it where you're going to look at it. And also feel free to kind of get in and make changes if you're like, oh gosh, I don't think I can do that one or whatever. You won't know until you try. I really want you guys to try them. I think that's where you're going to find results. But that's your homework, and I'm going to post all of that for you. Do you guys have any questions so far? That was call 1. No big deal, right? Y'all can totally do it. No questions? Okay, y'all are being shy. So if you have a question, you can just text me or your immediate coach, and they can help you. But I want you to do your homework, and I need you to follow through, okay? I am going to meet you halfway. Like, I'm going to show up for you every single day, but I need you to show up for me. So I need you to meet me in the middle so I can help you. Cool?
Yay.
Woo! Are y'all excited?
Yeah.
I'm getting some texts and y'all are like, I'm ready to start now. I'm like, I know, I'm trying to hurry. But it's coming, and it's going to be awesome. Next week is going to, or sorry, not next week. Wednesday, the call's going to be a little longer because we're diving into meals and meal planning and meal prepping and some strategies. And I know that that is kind of like the most concern that you guys have from talking to y'all individually. You're like, oh, meal prep. So make sure you're there for that and be ready to take some notes, okay? Cool? Okay, well, y'all are shy. Y'all better stop being so shy, okay? Well, text me or message me or whatever if you have any questions. If you're on this call and you're not in my virtual wellness studio, message me on Facebook, and I will make sure to get you added, and I'll post your homework. Okay, it's my bedtime, so I'm going to go to bed.
Same.
Okay. Good night. I'll talk to y'all Wednesday.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.